To quote the judge, it's been a day of reckoning for one of BC's most notorious gangsters. Clayton Roush, the former leader of the gang that's been linked to many shootings around the Lower Mainland, received a stiff sentence today in a Seattle courtroom. CTV's Lisa Rossington was there.
The parents of Clayton Roush left Seattle federal court with nothing to say.
Mr. Roush, could we ask you some questions?
No, you guys want to talk? You can stop bothering us.
Their son, former UN gang leader and self-admitted drug smuggler, was handed 30 years in jail. The judge told Roush, today is a day of reckoning.
My daddy was a preacher, and he used to tell me, God will forgive you, but there's always consequences for the decisions you make.
U.S. prosecutors called Roush a world traveler with a global empire. He moved thousands of kilos of cocaine and pot between Canada and the U.S. with helicopters, cars, and semi-trucks, all amounting to $26 million each year.
He is an accomplished businessman. He did have a sophisticated business plan, and had he been a legitimate businessman, he could have been very successful. He was very much a hands-on head of this gang. He kept his own records. He knew which loads were going which way. He was always involved in the money drops personally, knowing who was doing what.
American agents not only infiltrated Roush's organization to gather the evidence, Canadian police planted listening devices in Roush's home and hotel rooms. Roush bragged his associates harvested 1,000 pounds of pot a week. He claimed to know every pot grower in the country. He even implicated his dad, Rupert Roush, as complicit in the deals. In one conversation with a friend and ex-wrestler John Crotoro, Roush talks about making $10,000 cooking crystal meth.
Now, Doggy, I got this guy in serious, Doggy. He makes 25 keys a month of this crystal meth.
Yep, we can lock it down, don't worry. But is he a meth head?
No. Straight up businessman.
He doesn't do it?
No.
Okay, perfect. I'll rock it. We'll rock and roll.
We'll get it, Doggy.
Yep.
I'll get the protection, and we'll get good prices on the shit.
Oh yeah, we can make tons.
Prosecutors say Roush smuggled guns into Canada as a drug war raged on the Lower Mainland. Police listened as Roush called a doctor on a cellular phone after an associate was shot.
Hello, I have a friend here in town. I need to see it tomorrow. Middle abdominum, no exit. That's all I know.
He was the leader with a capital L. And if you're going to take the organization down, you have to start at the head, and that's what they did here.
The judge agreed and blamed Roush and his UN gang for promoting drug addiction in Washington and BC. Roush had something to say, too. He stood up in court and apologized to his family, and he thanked people who had written him letters of support while in jail. In horrible circumstances, he told the judge, you learn who your friends are. Lisa Rossington, CTV News, Seattle.